In this video, I need your help. I've got a quandary with this very car and I'm not entirely sure how to resolve the situation. For those who don't know, this is a very rare Oltcit, a Romanian built Citroen cast-off design with a flat 4 engine, very similar to the one in my Citroen GS, but torsion bar suspension. Torsion bar with a leaf spring at the front end, I think. It's remarkably complex. It's the car Peugeot said Citroen were not to build, so they shipped it off to a communist country and built it there. Quite hilarious. But this one is it's not very happy. It's had a fire, which is why the bonnet has been very roughly painted there, because all the paint melted off. The bonnet itself is not entirely happy to open because the hinges have seized. There is rot in the bulkhead, there is rot over there, there is rot underneath as well. Some of these areas are, yeah, that's an MOT fail. If your fingers go into the sill, that is bad times. The floor is a bit crispy in places as well. So there is a question mark over this car. Is it actually worth trying to save it? The situation is made more difficult because a friend of mine has one of these for sale, and I think acquiring said Oltcit, which isn't UK registered, hasn't been on the road for a while, will need some recommissioning. I think that could be a much easier project than this one, and a much cheaper one. I mean, we're not cheap, we're talking 4-figure sum, but it could be acquired for far less than the cost of reviving this one. And I'm having to keep an eye on costs. I can't just let the costs run away willy-nilly. I've got some expensive stuff going on. We've got paintwork to sort out on the GSA. Professional paintwork is not cheap because it is very labour intensive to do paint properly. The Matiz is going away for bodywork. I'll just show you why. This is why. Oh yeah, oh yeah, it's nasty in there. That needs sorting out and cutting out, so that's going to go away for bodywork over Easter. There's bodywork to sort out on the Invacar as well. That's all quite bad. That needs sorting out. And there's the Reliant Fox, which is sat here because she needs new dampers, and they're 250 quid a pair for the front. A few other jobs I need to do for the MOT, but I'd like to get Fox out again. So, you know, there is expenditure all around and mysterious puddles, but I hope I'll just rain. Yeah, it seems likely. Let's just say it's that. That's fine. So all that means I haven't really got massive amounts of money to try and revive this car. I would still love to. It's a very sad tale, but sometimes you have to get realistic, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, frankly. This is a very big project. I'm going to try and open the bonnet. Let's try and reach under here. Yeah, I mean, look at the state of this. So we've got bodywork. Look at the holes there. All this fire damage. Yeah, I don't know if I'm actually capable of doing this. We've got an engine that's seized. All the brakes are going to have to be replaced. Wiring is going to be shot because quite a lot of it was in that area and is now no longer in that area. This is a problem. A very serious one. Although that hinge seems to be working again. That's good. Sprayed a lot of penetrating oil up there. Have actually had some effect, whereas that hinge has just ripped off the bonnet. But yeah, it's not good. It's not great. So I'd welcome your thoughts on the matter. Would it be better to acquire a solid, good car and recommission it, or should I just persevere and try and save the unsavable? I welcome your thoughts on the matter because I'm having a little trouble deciding. I'm going to show you inside this car again just because I love it. I'm kind of using this car as storage for my personal effects, so at least there's some good coming out of it. But yeah, I just adore this bonkers dashboard. The switches in the middle there, you got these rotating drums on the end for wipers and indicators. It's a beautiful bit of engineering, but ultimately they were fairly flimsy from new. You can tell, listen to that. They are tinny in the extreme, which means they rot very well. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure whether I can progress this one. Is it time to throw in the towel? Let me know your thoughts in the comment below, and we shall see what transpires. But yeah, very much welcome your input, and I look forward to seeing you in a future video. Farewell. Available at hubnut.org.